Hey there, my big bad baby boys! I missed you. It's Wasabi here. I love you. Mwah. That was all the affectionate. So I just got home and I saw that there's this dev diary for patch 1.1, first big patch of Victoria 3. I wanted to make a video, talk about it, and see what you guys think. So first things first, it launches Monday, December 5th, so a couple days away from time of filming and time of posting, of course. Some of the big features coming is a rebalance of the way morale works. Basically, if your enemy has more people dying than your soldiers, you should be good on morale, and vice versa. I really like that there's going to be a rework of legitimacy, which should make sense that there shouldn't be like opposing viewpoints in your government and still be super legitimate because of it. So it should make a little bit more sense, and I believe there's now some, there's modifiers based on the votes that you have in your government for legitimacy. Of course, rebalancing legitimacy added into the balance. I've seen there's a lot of differences that go now with your wages for government and military. So they're going to be even more important. I remember at the launch, they were meaningless. And now they're kind of important. Like you get a little bit of a buff for adding more wages and a little bit of a debuff for lowering wages. But it looks like now they're going to be really changing the way your government works. There's unincorporated states have a debuff here. Voting power could be a good thing. That voting power is less in these unincorporated states. And mass migration, this is a big one. This could be good, could be bad, depending on what you're going for. I know I've run into situations where I've got unincorporated states that just like don't have the population, and I keep trying to get population into them to man the dive farms and all of that, but I just can't get people there. And now you can't have mass migration targeting these colonies. So, power plant production methods, rebalance to artillery commanders. A lot of rebalances that I think it's going to take a couple days of playing to figure out if it's good, if it's bad, how it really feels to play. I noticed a lot going on here in the AI section. Basically, this is the big important thing that I want to draw your attention to. AI acceptance for White Peace now increases over time the longer the war goes on. Thank you, Paradox. There have been so many just forever wars that have been going on. I've got a game where there's a revolutionary Russia that's been at war with Russia since about the start of the game, and I'm about 30 years off the end date, and they're still just going at it with zero war support on both sides, but they will not enforce peace on each other. So I like this. There needs a lot more than what it says here for fixing the way that peace negotiations work. It just doesn't. But it's a good step in the right direction. And here's what I really want to see. They talk a lot about improvements in UIs, and it's so clear how terrible the UI has been from launch, with a lot of these saying, inspired by these mods, inspired by these mods. I'm really excited for this one, that we can see what the pops actually consume in the economy and consumption pop tabs, and it should make it easier to figure out what you need to produce to make sure that your standard of living is as high as it possibly can be. The content looks like a bunch of just normal stuff. What I really want to know about is this one. Like, this is all, this is stuff that should have been in the game at launch, but this one right here, you see this? Fixed various issues in 1848 content. I want to know what that is. Clearly there was something going on. If anybody knows what this is referring to, please leave it down in the comments below, because I want to know. And I'm really excited we got rid of all the snowy Japanese people. Okay, cool. Just a whole lot of fixes to content that should have been there in the game. Flags, always a fan of flags. The rest of this is just all bug fixes, modding stuff. Not really interesting. But let me know what you're most excited for this patch. and what you're most worried about. And let me know if you want to do, if you want to see more Wasabi videos of patch stuff, because this was just really exciting to see, and I wanted to share it with you guys. And I love you, and mwah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!